Welcome back to Mother Freakin Realtors. I'm Dianna.
And I'm Karen. So today we're going to be talking about, let me just give you a little bit of feedback on the first podcast that we did. I actually received 2 inquiries. One is a full-time nurse, and then the other one was all the way from Texas asking me, how do I get started in real estate? And what better way to do the second podcast, but to introduce, to our marketing team. Today we are welcoming our guest host, Gail Piper. She's our marketing director here at Coldwell Banker.
Thank you.
So also we'll be discussing how marketing is crucial in our business and what we offer.
And we're also going to go, with everything just so expensive, we're going to go show you a little bit of tricks that I do to save a little money for all of us on a budget.
Yeah, so welcome, Gail, to Mother Freakin Realtors.
Thank you for having me.
So, how are you doing today, Dianna? I know you just got back from your trip.
Yes, I'm definitely jet lagged. I could be Mimi's right now, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, so just give us a little bit. I know this was just a quick getaway for you. How long did this quick vacation to Mexico take, and who were you with when you went?
Yeah, so we left technically Thursday night, but our flight was at 12 midnight. So we didn't get to Guadalajara, Mexico, technically that same day till 5 in the morning. So we really didn't sleep. It was 4 moms, me included. So that was kind of nice because, how many times do us moms really get away, right? And when I mean get away like... No work, no kids, no husband, nothing. Just, being able to just be yourself again, and not have to think about others, because us moms rarely do that. We're always thinking about our kids and about our husband and what they like and what they want to do. And, what if they get bored and if they're hungry and all this stuff. So, it was really, really nice that 4 moms got to get away, and we had the support of others helping us with the kids and everything else back at home. So that was really, really nice. So, if you ever have any chance to do that and you have the support of either a friend or a mom or a mother-in-law or, anybody who surrounds you, and, like they say, it takes a village to help you. If you have that village, take advantage. Don't ever feel bad. A lot of the moms that did go with me, they did state, that they felt bad or guilty for taking time away from their kids because they felt like, I'm going to be judged as a bad mom, and, what are other people going to think and things like that. Because, of course, when us women have a good time, like, if I take pictures of me drinking, it doesn't mean I'm a drunk or an alcoholic, but some people might take it that way. But, it's just letting loose and just being someone that I hadn't been in almost 12 years. So,
that's a long time.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, we are, hopefully this is our first, but not the last, and obviously it's going to be probably like one next year and something like that. But, it's definitely nice to get away. And so we were in Guadalajara, and, Karen was asking me, did you drink? And I said, well, of course. But we were so busy everywhere and touring everything that, honestly, everything was just beautiful. And if you follow me on social media, I'm sure you've seen some of the pictures and videos that I posted on there. But I definitely recommend getting away. Maybe next time it'll be us 3.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm in.
Right?
Yes.
Have you guys ever gone away on vacation by yourselves?
Many times.
Oh,
Yes?
good for you,
Oh,
Gail.
I'm
good.
older than you girls, so yeah, I've
Yeah.
done cruises with my friends, and it's
So
important.
nice, right?
If you're not well, you can't take care of others, so.
Yes.
That's true. That's
so
true.
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
But did you ever feel like that guilt that some people say, maybe when you were younger? You're like,
yeah,
nope.
when my kids were younger, but
Yeah.
now, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think it does creep in your head a little bit, but then afterwards you kind of have to
Right.
realize, you know what, sometimes I have to come first, right?
Yeah. And my kids are grown. They're probably your kid. They're probably the same age as you ladies, but when they were younger, yes, I
Yeah.
would feel guilty.
What's one crazy thing you've done on vacation?
Oh, I can't talk
Well,
about it.
not the censored
Nothing?
ones, not the
Nothing.
uncensored, just like the one thing that you say like, oh my gosh, I wouldn't have done this with my kids.
You know, I don't I know it's hard to believe, but I don't really get that crazy,
Uh-huh.
even when I'm with my girlfriends. So probably just drink too much.
Yeah.
But that's not really that
What
bad.
about
Yeah.
you, Karen?
No, I don't. I
don't
can't
get that
really
crazy.
think
I
of a
did
time.
zip lining. So
That I would love to try.
yeah, you
I've
haven't
never
done
done
zip
it.
lining.
I'd
Oh
love to
yeah.
try.
I'm like scared of heights now, and so I know that I probably won't do it again. And obviously my kids are too little to take them zip lining, but that's one thing that I know that I did. You,
Yeah,
Karen?
no, I can't think of anything,
Yeah,
because
no.
my kids are 8 and 10, so I always
Yeah.
think, oh, where am I gonna take them
Yeah.
next time? For me, like the beauty about this job is that it gives you a flexibility to work at your convenience. I mean, again, it could backfire, either you're too flexible or not, but you gotta stick to a schedule. Being a realtor, but it gives you the leverage to spend, quality time with your kids, because they're never gonna be at that stage,
Right.
again. So for me, it's all about like, okay, where can I take them? And you're absolutely right. Like if I go on a date with my husband, which rarely ever happens, I feel so guilty. Like, oh my God, they're probably in their phone for 4 hours by
Yeah.
now, So I don't think I'm really at that stage yet where, oh, okay, where we're gonna go this month, just you and me, or just me by
Right.
myself. But I don't think I'm at that stage yet.
Yes. And one thing that I did that maybe you guys can relate is I don't have a brain anymore sometimes, So when we got to the airport, I think I was so excited to leave that when we parked at the the valet. And so the guy gave us the ticket and he was like, oh, I don't know. All I heard is want, because all I was thinking about was I need to get on this plane and survive the plane and then, have a good time. So I just grabbed the little ticket, put it on my dashboard, and I left. And then we boarded the flight, and then I was like, my friend said, do you have the ticket for the car? And I was like, what do you mean, the ticket for the car? Well, you need the ticket so that when we come back, you can get the car from the valet. And I said, oh my God, is that what he said? So anyway, long story short, guys, I ended up getting my car, but we were really freaking out because I was like, do I have a picture of my license plate? Like, do something to prove that I had my car there. So it was hilarious. And, to be honest with you, we were like, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'm pretty sure they're not going to hold your car hostage, but anyway, I just needed to get it together, guys, but I did. So another person that has it all together is Gail, our marketing director. So, transitioning into marketing, that's why we have you here. So tell us a little bit about yourself and how long you've been in marketing.
So I've been in this industry for about 18 years. We moved up here in 2004. I've been in marketing for about 9.5 years, sorry. I have 2 kids. They are 27 and 36. I'm a grandmother.
Doesn't she look good, guys? Yes, she does. Yes, she does.
I have 4 grandkids, and that's it. I love my job. I'm very blessed to have a good staff. So that's about it for me.
Yeah.
All right.
Love hot stuff.
And then just, for all the agents out there who just got their license or, who are thinking of getting into real estate, because like what I've mentioned, after the first podcast was aired, I received like 2 inquiries like, oh my God, this is so freaking cool. Like, I want to get started. I work full time. I barely see my kids. So I believe that this job will give me that opportunity to spend time with the kids. Right. So for those who are starting out there, can you give us a little bit of what you do? We have a few agents, or we have a few employees that comprise this marketing department. Can you give us a little bit of what you do for all these agents out there who's thinking, oh, okay, where should I start? Which brokerage should I need to go to?
Right. So for us, Coldwell Banker is the only real estate company up here in the high desert that has a complete marketing team. We are a team of 6. We have what we do for the agents is we can set up postcards, meaning you request a just sold or a just listed. We customize it to what you want. We have flyers. For us, we have a bulk mail permit, so we only charge our agents for the postage. The actual printing of the postcard is free. And we have a huge new machine that we call Big Bertha, and she does all the printing. there's so much more that's encompassed with marketing, but these are just a few examples. There's also digital marketing. There's there's so much, I can't even think of all of it right now. We do have, as I mentioned, a team of 6. Do you want me to explain what they all do?
Not just yet.
Okay.
So I'm going to say, as a new agent myself, starting last year, I can say Gail is very welcoming and the whole staff is as well. And you definitely guide us into, what we have to help our clients, because technically, she's there to support our clients, to, just sell their house, to introduce, when we have a house that's listing. So what we do is we ask the marketing team to send out 100 postcards around the area of the house that's being sold. So therefore they can tell friends and family members about the listing. So it's super important that that the marketing team puts all of this together for us, for our sellers and for our buyers, because they are kind of what gets the information out there to everyone. And so I know that, I put in a request in and it's like they're on it all the time. And, I'm grateful for that I'm able to, if for some reason I have any questions, they're always there to answer them for me. And, just help you, because, I've done business, I've done other things, but it's a whole new world. And so you just kind of want to know what is available to you. And so, these flyers and these postcards are something that definitely helps everyone, not just the agent itself. So it's really, really helpful. And, I'm pretty sure there's other things that you guys do
more.
for commercial.
Yes, right.
What other departments do you guys help out?
We have commercial. We have a separate commercial department. We also have property management for residential and commercial, and those in and of itself are also separate departments. So we service all of that.
And it's not just even about printed materials to market the property. You can run Facebook ads. Like, the good thing about this business is that you can market, you can advertise however you want it.
Right.
And, you don't have to try to figure it out on your own. All you got to do is like, hey, can you please help me figure this out? And then there's a whole marketing department that will back you up. Or they will figure it out for you, and then they will just show you the finished product and say, hey, let me know if this is what you have in mind. So it's always a good thing to have those. I mean, we have Derek who takes these videos for us and edits it to make sure that it actually looks good. But yeah, so we're gonna take a break, right?
Yes.
So we're gonna take a few seconds break, and then we would love to introduce you to our marketing department, so you know that there's actually a team of people behind us and not just saying, hey, we have a marketing department. So we'll be right back.
Yes.
Okay, so I'd like to introduce you to our marketing team. First, we have Raina Key-Rose. She's our marketing coordinator and event coordinator. Hi, Raina. Hi. I noticed your cubicle is full of stuff, but that's because you have the stuff coming up for an event, right?
Yes.
And tell us what you do.
So I'm the marketing coordinator. I also coordinate the events. So right now you can kind of see my cubicle is pretty crazy, but I'm in the process of finalizing some things for our fall festival this year. Yay! Very exciting.
Thank you, Raina. She does an awesome job. Next, we're going to come to Morella. Morella Chavez. She's our social media coordinator.
Hello.
Hi, Morella. Tell us what you do.
I'm the social media coordinator for the company. I also do marketing as well. I am a one-stop shop for all of our agents. I am here to help train them, help strategize with them for the social media, and, all the other good stuff.
Good. And then also we do have one other person who works off-site. Her name is Robin Davis. She's our social media manager and lead gen coordinator. What does Robin do?
She takes care of the company's social media. So she actually manages all of our pages on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, you name it, we're on it.
And they do a good job. Then we have Danny Galvin. He's our graphic designer. Hi, Danny.
Oh, you have a microphone.
We do. Well, tell us what you do.
So I am the graphic designer, so I pretty much do all the graphics for the company as well for the agents. So any banners, flyers, postcards, business cards, letterheads, anything that involves graphics, that's me.
Nice. Thank you, Danny. And the team does a good job. Okay, and now we have Derek Ramos. He's our videographer and editor. Go ahead and come on in here and Derek, tell us what you do in this studio of yours.
Well, we just finished filming the podcast, the Mother Freakin Realtors podcast, but we do all sorts of things. We have a green screen, we have a shotgun mic, we have spotlights. We have like pretty much everything we can possibly dream of to do whatever we want. So we've done a lot of cool stuff in here. I also help doing virtual tours. So if an agent has photos of their listing or videos of their listings, I will assemble those into a slideshow for the MLS. And any sort of videos that agents need, whether it's advertisements, podcasts now, that's what I do. So yeah, thank you, Gail.
And Derek also does a good job. So we're pretty blessed here. Anything you need, we're the team for you.
All right, guys. Well, it's time for Mother Freaking Time. So, Karen.
All right, so I actually brought in the props, and I was looking at the table, so my props are all in my bag. The reason why I thought of this is because my husband was like, do you know how much our bill is for electricity? And I was like, how much? It's like $570.
Wow.
On top
Oh
of
my gosh.
on top of the solar panels that we already have.
My goodness.
So we did a little bit of research, and then, Edison said, like, if you used electricity from 4 to 9 o'clock, they actually charge you more per
Right.
kilowatt. And I never knew that until my husband told me, like, hey, this
Yeah.
is how much is our bill. So when you get hit by things like this, then you start looking online, okay, well, what's the best time to wash clothes and do all this stuff? So for people out there too that has electric cars, then try not to charge it from 4 to 9, because that Edison is charging you more. But anyway, I was just thinking of this, like little things that I do as a mom. And I was telling you, like, if I have like an empty shampoo or conditioner or toothpaste, however sounded weird, how weird it sounds, I actually cut them with a scissor.
Oh, to get the inside?
Yes,
I do that too.
I do.
that too.
You save every last bit,
Yes.
right?
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know what? I
it's
just learned
it's
from
fun.
one of my friends that they did that on their hand lotion,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because sometimes you're like
Hand
hitting it and you're just like wondering
I
what
do
the
the
heck.
same
Oh, see,
But she's like, oh no, you just cut the top. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, to get
So,
every
yeah.
last bit out. And it all adds up.
Yes.
I mean, unless you're a millionaire, and even then, even if I were to win the lotto, I'd probably still do it the same.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just don't like to waste.
Yeah, so I'm the same way too. And then, if my kids have trash, they draw and they just like to crumple the paper, I tell them, like, hey, fold it in half and stuff it on the side of the trash can so it will save more
Yes,
space. I
yes.
mean, these little things, you just gotta teach your kids how to
Right.
be frugal and not to be wasteful, because at some point they're gonna buy those stuff on their own.
Right.
So it's this little things that you have to do for your kids. I mean, those are just the little things that I do. So now I know that I don't have to wash clothes, at a certain time just to save on electricity. But do you have any little tricks that you do as a mom to save money?
You know what? Recently, as we all know, our grocery shopping is so expensive. And I just, I remember when I used to spend maybe $80 per week, maybe for like the week. And now it's easily $200. And I mean, that's just okay. I mean, sometimes it can go a little higher than that. But I started realizing how wasteful I was and not using a lot of the fruits and the vegetables that were going bad, or because that's really what's wasted.
Yes.
So what I started doing is I started doing recipes for every single day, and I would ask one of my kids, what do you want for this day? And then I would ask my husband, what do you want for the week? And just like kind of to get ideas, because obviously sometimes you kind of get stuck on the same recipes. And so what I started doing was I started just getting everything off of that recipe so that I didn't waste. And then it's funny because, normally my brother would come over and he'd like raid my refrigerator or like my pantry. And he's all, Dianna, you don't have any snacks. You don't have anything. And I'm like, it's not that I don't have anything. It's just I'm being careful with what I'm spending my money on, because I found myself throwing away like a whole head of lettuce. Whatever, just because I thought, this is normally what I cook with. So, I was just buying and buying and buying. And I started to feel really bad throwing away vegetables and fruits that we weren't even eating. And so I just started to be very careful with what I bought. And, if we have that, like, where you're like craving something, then going out to just buy that for the weekend or something like that as a treat, versus it being there and it either going bad, or like, sometimes the snacks for the kids, like I would tell them, like, you know what, this is not like food for every day. It's snacks for school. So once it's done for the week. Like, so if you guys finish it on Monday and you guys still got a whole week going on, like, I'm sorry, no more snacks for you. I mean, obviously I would, but it's just things like that. You have to kind of teach your kids and even yourself on how to not be wasteful. But that's one of the tips and tricks that I can offer to you guys in regards to what I do. But
what about you, Gail? Do you have any? Obviously, you've been here longer than us, and I'm sure you have more tricks up your sleeves just to save money, basically.
Yes, and that's piggybacking on what you said. I actually do that. I've been doing it. I've learned. I make a list of what we're going to eat, and I just buy what's on the list. Same with shopping. If I don't need clothes, I don't go to the mall, because when I look, I spend. That's true. So the other thing that I've learned throughout the years, don't go unnecessarily just if you're bored or to walk around, that you will spend more money. Don't shop when you're drinking, because you might spend more money. I've learned that for me. But I just have learned to, I plan out the menu for the week. I've been doing this for years, and you just buy what's on there.
Yeah. And it saves so much
it
money.
Does.
It
Wasting,
really does.
And then learning to eat leftovers. My husband's always been good about it, but I don't like to make new things until the other leftovers are gone. So like, I usually go home for lunch every day. I will always eat leftovers. I'm fine with it. I mean, if you make something good, it should be good. But those are just some of the ways that I help save money.
Yeah. And you know what? On this trip, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, with these other 3 moms, we actually were sharing tips about, like, for instance, like, I wear these nails, and, a lot of people spend, $70 just for maybe these plain little nails. And I just do it because, I don't have time to go to the nail shop anymore. Like, I mean, those days are long gone when I was 20 and I had time for that. And right now I just don't. So I buy these for $8.99, at the Rite Aid store or Walgreens. It's the Kiss brand. And, everybody says, how long do they last? And I'm like, a week,
They're
2.
good.
I use it with the glue, not the press on. But it lasts me a really long time. I have little tricks with my eyelashes. I just found some with the Kiss brand as well. And you just put them on. I didn't do it today, but, I do it when I go out. And, I mean, it's super cheap, easy, quick, because I'm always looking for quick and cheap and easy, But, just sharing those things with my fellow mothers that you can do and save and look good and, just save a little extra money and cash and feel good about yourself. Because like I said, from the very beginning, you have to think about yourself sometimes too as well. So, all right. Well,
all right, so we're going to transition.
Yes.
Well, I hope those tips have helped you guys somehow. We're going to transition because in our last episode, we said that we're going to do like a hot wing challenge with you.
It's getting hot in here.
And then you said that you like hot stuff.
We're not going to say the next thing.
But, before our mouth is on fire and we can't speak, we'd ask you to subscribe.
Yes. Like.
Show us some love with some comments as to what you would like to hear about in real estate or mom life, or if you can also share your input, like what do you do to save some money being mom, or just being
or if any of these tips helped you out, if you tried them and eventually you tried them out, let us know. Also, in regards to marketing, we offer marketing analysis report, which gives you just information in regards to what's going on in your area. If you would like to receive one, I always, throw that out there. It's just information, guys. We would be more than happy to share that with you guys, and just let us know. But don't forget to subscribe and like, okay? So let's transition into our hot wing challenge. And so I'm going to move to the middle because our contestants are Gail and Karen. So let's go ahead and do that right after this break. So guys, welcome back. We're here on our hot wing challenge. We got Gail and we have Karen, and we're going to be doing some questions as they're doing their hot wing challenge. You guys, this is fake, okay?
And you know what kind of wing challenge this is? You know what kind of hot wings we got?
Anyway,
Oh my God, it's
Carolina Reaper.
It's
my God.
really spicy.
All I know
tasted
is
it
I
in
can
accident.
smell it. All right, here
Put
we
it in
go,
your
girls.
mouth.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, we're just gonna eat them?
Yes.
Yes,
Contest
Gail.
who
Oh my
finishes
God.
first, or
Yes.
what? Oh, I didn't know that.
No, it's not just, take your time. What are the 3 things you can buy at a grocery store to make the cashier give you weird looks? Both of you guys, go.
Rogaine.
Dildo.
Okay. If you could,
Okay.
wow, we going there, guys. Woo! It's hot in here. If you could replace all of the grass in the world with something else, what would it be and why?
Artificial grass.
Oh,
To
you
make it
call-
look good.
that was my answer too.
Sorry.
All right. Okay.
If animals could talk, which species would be the rudest of them all?
If animals could talk.
Yes.
That's
Rudest? A rhinoceros.
a rhinoceros.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you can merge 2 different animals to create the ultimate animal, what 2 animals would it be and what would be their product? That one's complicated. Moving on.
Okay.
Would you rather own a horse the size of a cat or a cat the size of a mouse?
A cat the size of a mouse.
Me too, because I'm allergic to horses.
Oh, are you sweating, hon? Did you want some Tabasco?
If you were to appoint a president of the internet, who would it be and why?
Elon Musk.
Why?
Derek Ramos.
Oh,
Because he's fair and he's pro country.
Are you suffering, Karen? Huh?
Yes.
You okay?
I take back all the bitching talk that I was doing earlier.
Yeah, all that
Okay.
smack you were talking
how
about?
many chickens would it take to be able to kill a lion?
12. 82. 120.
50.
Chicken?
What is the worst tagline you can think of for a brand that sells wart removal cream?
Oh, that's horrible. Tagline. I can't think of a tagline. All I could think of is how spicy this thing is.
You didn't want any Tabasco on yours?
Let's see.
No, thank you.
You've been tossed into an insane asylum. What do you tell the people there to prove to them that you don't belong inside?
I'm not guilty.
Come at me.
You're crazy, not in jail. Oh my God, you guys, I'm doing that laugh that people do when they're older. I never had this laugh before.
I might have.
Oh God.
Karen, are you okay?
Yes.
Okay, you're not answering me though. Okay, if your pet could talk, what's one thing they could say that would completely ruin your image?
She never feeds me. My
She's
husband
mean.
does. Yeah.
That too.
Okay, what's something that doesn't really smell great, but you keep wanting to smell it anyway?
My armpit. I'm just being honest, guys.
No comment.
No, I want to know. What is it?
Oh God.
I don't.
We should have stuck to 2 rings,
This
Gail.
is getting
I
really
can't
good,
think of
guys.
anything. I don't know. A cigarette.
Okay, if you had 3 extra siblings, what would be your birth order and what personalities would you like them to have?
I do have 3 extra siblings.
Uh-huh.
The birth order,
Would you be the oldest, the youngest, the middle child?
I would probably keep it where I'm at, the youngest girl.
Yeah.
3rd.
I would be the oldest. I'm the oldest technically because I'm the one who took care of my siblings, and I'm.
Are you okay, hon?
Yes.
Okay.
I just reminisce old memories. That's all. But no, I'd keep it the way. I'd be the oldest because I'm very strict with my siblings. Like nobody's, everybody's scared of me because I'm the oldest. I'm in charge here.
You want to take charge of that wing? Okay. You are now banned from the local library. What would be the reason for it? I know what Karen's would be.
Singing out loud, farting.
Hooking up with somebody. That would be a good one, right?
Yes, it
Yeah,
would.
People do that.
My goodness, you're so
Not in the
innocent.
library.
Yeah, teenagers do that. I mean, I see them on the movies all the time,
that
right?
is true.
Not like I've done it, but
Okay, if you could change your name at this very moment, but it couldn't contain any of the
Done.
odd numbered letters in the alphabet, what name would you choose? What's your name at this very moment, Gail?
Gail, Griselda.
Winner, chicken dinner.
I am a winner.
I'm glad that you were done first because I was like, please, Gail,
That was
please
Oh my
finish your food,
gosh.
Gail.
You guys, don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you for watching.
Mother freaking realtors.
Realtors.